Next up, we have Lucas Kincaid, also out of Sun River, Montana. He's running a 2004 Black Polaris Sportsman.
Those are so heavy.
Back to another episode by Brennan World. Sorry if I'm going to talk fast, but I have quite a few things to get through, and also I know there was already a few things that I did, that take up a little bit of time, because one of them was like a minute and a half or so, or one of them was like 50 something seconds, and the other thing was probably going to be around 30 seconds, but I haven't edited that part yet. But the first part was actually from a few days ago. I don't know exactly what day it was. I can't really remember, but I'm not going to waste time thinking, but it was a few days ago, somewhere around like 3 or 4 days ago, I think. But basically, me and my dad went to this little like truck thing, and it was like down like this big old hill thing, and it was pretty far out of town. It was like about halfway the length of Helena from Great Falls. Yeah, so basically we went there, and there's like four-wheeler races, and then the truck races, and then I didn't film any of them because it was like 4 minutes long each one, but there's like a little obstacle course that the trucks had to go through. They just had to like drive over hills and through water and everything. But that was pretty cool. Yeah, so that was what that was, and yeah, so that place was pretty cool. But hopefully you guys like the pictures and video clips that I got from that. But yeah, so I just haven't seen any of that stuff in Montana, so I decided I would go to that, and just ended up being me and my dad. But so I have this so I can make sure to get through everything quick. But so first off, okay, well, those are just those parts are just little reminders for my just life. But for the video, Dave Vlog 21. So yeah, this is Dave Vlog 21, by the way. But first off, thoughts on Purge. So you guys didn't know this, but I was going to see Purge, the Purge election year. you guys probably don't know this, but I actually do really like most horror movies now. I've been liking them ever since probably like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 came out. I've liked horror games and horror movies. So yeah, but Purge has definitely probably always been my favorite horror movie. It's not really like a horror movie. Like the first one, like my thoughts on the first one, it wasn't like great. I didn't like how they were inside and you didn't really like see the purge actually happening, but it was still good. Second one was really, really good because you saw everything, like what happens in the purge and everything, and it was really actiony. And it was just like my second favorite Purge, but the final battle, I just didn't really like how dark it was, and I just didn't really like the final battle. But the election year is definitely my new favorite Purge. It's just like the Purge Anarchy, but it's like just a little more well done, and the actors I think are a little bit better acting and everything. But just overall, it's a little bit better than Anarchy. But then the final battle is really what takes it, because the final battle it's not like dark. It's like probably like this lighting, maybe a tad bit darker. It's just like candlelit or something. But that I'm not gonna like give any spoilers. Just all I'm saying is like there's a church and it was just like tons of people and it just got really gory and actiony and it was just amazing. But so the final battle is really what took it. But I definitely recommend the Purge election year. We went and saw it yesterday. Me, my mom, and Brayton. Cause my dad was at work and yesterday was Stimulus Tuesday, so we went and saw it because it was cheaper. Cause yeah, my theater, Carmack Cinemas 10, I think it's called, but they had like Stimulus Tuesday, and that was actually my first time going on Stimulus Tuesday. Usually I either go on the day. I don't usually go on the day the movie goes into theaters. I usually go on the second day. Pretty much every single movie I've ever wanted to see, I always go on the second day. But the Purge Anarchy, I believe it went in last Friday, but yesterday was, of course, Tuesday, so we went yesterday. But you might have thought, well, it's kind of weird that you, your mom, and Brayton went, but because Brayton's only 8, but I mean, he's seen Straight Outta Compton, Deadpool, Bad Grandpa, along with me. I've seen probably around like 40 rated R movies, and probably some of the worst ones. Not like bad, but like, not like bad movies, but like, not necessarily bad movies, but like, just really, really highly inappropriate and stuff, but I don't mind them. They're usually like some of my favorite movies, but yeah, the Purge is definitely starting to be like one of my favorite movie franchises, because that's the first trilogy, and the end really makes it seem like there's another one. They haven't confirmed it, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another one. Because, like, it's not really a spoiler, because, like, if you go on the Wikipedia page, it literally says right there, but if you don't want to watch it, just skip, like, 20 seconds ahead, but basically it just ends, like, the last few seconds, one of the main characters is just in the shop, listening to the radio. They say, like, Purge is over, and then, like, they just say, like, the people that still want the Purge to be going, then they're outside. It's just perfectly day, not even Purge, but now they're just going crazy, and outside just rioting and everything. And just going absolutely crazy, and then it just, like, zooms in on the American flag just waving, and all of a sudden it just, like, starts going all, like, techno, like you just broke a TV screen or whatever, and all of a sudden it goes, like, has this weird music, and then all of a sudden it just ends with, like, some weird hard rock American music, but it was pretty crazy. It was a really good movie. If you have not seen any of the Purge movies, definitely recommend them. They're one of my favorite movie franchises as of right now. Probably, like, one of my, like, 5th favorite movie franchise or something, but the Purge election year, definitely recommend that. And it was also kind of weird because me, my mom, and Brayton are really the only ones in the theater. Like, it's weird because, like, it's a really good movie, but, like, everyone went there when it was, like, new and everything, but since it's been out for a week, also is Tuesday, so that makes sense. But we were literally the only ones in there. We got there, we missed, like, the first 10 seconds, just because we were a little bit late, but it was only the first 10 seconds, which was just, like, a guy talking. So yeah, that was about it, but it was weird. We were just sitting in the very back row. We could choose whatever seats we wanted. My mom was playing Pokemon Go. And if you guys are wondering why I haven't made a video on that, my mom's works, so she's been playing that, like, wherever we go, but my iPod, it works, but then as soon as I step outside, it doesn't work, but the servers are really laggy, but once I get it, I might make a video, but I don't know, because by the time I get it to work, it probably won't even be popular anymore, because, like, it's slowly getting there. Like, I've had it for, like, 5 days, and it's, like, made it, like, 10% more progress to working. But if I ever do, there might be an episode on that. But okay, now we gotta go pretty quick. So that is the Purge. Definitely recommend that series. Definitely the election year. So now the Seahawks painting right there. So you guys might have remembered I have my 2 Star Wars posters right there. I actually took those off and just threw them away because I didn't really want them anymore. now this is here, which is way better in my opinion. I love it. It's definitely my like favorite Seahawks thing I have, and it just looks awesome. My mom said it really brings out the green in my Metro Nuggets shirt, but it looks really awesome. Basically, my mom, I believe it was like 4 days ago. Actually, you can see right here. Ooh, right there. Come on. Yeah, Brentwood, 7-11-16. But basically, we went to this place in Great Falls called Brush Crazy, and you can basically choose what you want to paint, and then choose the size of the canvas because it's on a canvas, and then you can paint it. And you just use like a stencil, and then you paint it freehand, and then I painted all the background freehand. But it looks really, really good. I even painted the edges and everything. But I hung it completely by myself, and I used the level and got it like perfectly level and everything. But it's definitely like my best painting ever. I know I used a stencil, but it's still really, really good. But yeah, so that just looks really, really epic, and I really love the background and everything. So that's why I made it Brush Crazy. So Mom, if you're watching this, thank you for bringing me there. I was really happy with it. It took me like 4 or 5 hours to make, but I love it, and I even signed it, and it looks just amazing right there. So you'll see that in the background now. So that is permanently there to stay. So that's that. So yeah, so now my Seahawks decoration, or now my Seahawks stuff. Now I got like a really big collection of Seahawks stuff, but now I have my Seattle Seahawks clock that I made in Industrial Tech this year. That's what I made in 7th grade, but that's what I made in 8th grade. So I have that clock, and then I have all the football teams, but that's first, since Seattle Seahawks are my favorite football team and my favorite sports team of all the time. I got my paper football, and then my Seattle Seahawks poster that I drew, and then of course my second favorite Seattle Seahawks thing, which is my blanket that I got for the previous Christmas, 2015. You saw on the 2015 Christmas episode, and now that, which is my new favorite Seattle Seahawks thing, and I believe that is all for Seattle Seahawks things, but I have tons of Seattle Seahawks things now. So that's really awesome. Now, Deadpool drawing. So you guys might have seen, actually I haven't posted it yet, you might have seen a little bit on the Psycho thing, but if you have seen the Psycho thing, if you haven't, please go watch it. As always, the link will be right next to where it says previous video. But if you have not seen it, please go watch that. I just had a whole bunch of toys that I didn't want anymore, so we decided to get rid of them in a fun way. So we broke them, made another Psycho video, and it kind of connects, like I talk about like the printer in my childhood and everything from the previous Psycho video before that one from a while ago, when Danny broke my printer, but just that printer he found in the alley by garbage. But yeah, so Deadpool drawing. So you guys remembered it was just those three, but I have drawn the new leader of my Deadpool wall. There it is. It is absolutely amazing. I would actually say that is probably my best drawing. I would say that's probably like one of my best, if not my best drawings I've ever made. It's crazy. So you guys know this. I actually drew one, but I threw it away because it was pretty horrible. But this is my first Deadpool drawing, pretty much. It's from the Deadpool movie. As you can see, that's like the suit from the Deadpool movie and the Deadpool logo and everything from the movie. This is my second one that I made. It's kind of like a paint splatter Deadpool face. That one's really, really cool. And then this is my third one, which is my second favorite one. Second in command of the Deadpool wall. And I basically wrote Deadpool right there, and then 2 Deads Die with that awesome Deadpool logo right there. So that, and then this one, you guys might have seen this picture. I know they have like tons of posters with this Deadpool on it, like at Spencer's and everything. But yeah, I drew it and I put shading on it, so it looks really, really 3D actually, but not completely as 3D as that one, but it still looks really good. So this is my new first favorite one. So this is my first favorite one, second favorite one, first favorite one, second favorite one, third favorite one, fourth favorite one. But yeah, so this is just so good. Like my second best shading one I did is probably like that one right there, which is really, really good. But this one is just absolutely amazing. So it's pretty crazy because, as you guys know, my motorcycle drawing thing that I showed in Day Vlog 20, that one took me 5 days. This one actually only took me 2 days, which you can see right there. But yeah, here it is. So just a white background, but then I did this. I saw this video of this guy that did like a time lapse of him drawing it and everything, and it just looked amazing. So I tried doing it. I didn't do it as perfect as he did, but he literally, like, it looked like he just printed a picture of it. But as you guys know, like, that's like professional art. Plus he like painted and everything, but that's like art, like when you can actually sell it for, like, that's like when you're an actual artist that can like sell art and all that. Like, I could probably sell my art, but I mean, like, what he was doing, he even signs it, and he I think he has like 400,000 subscribers on his channel. But yeah, so I saw that video, but basically I did it, kind of added my own things. But this is my Deadpool. I did this shading back here. I messed up with the charcoal because it did not spread. I don't know if charcoal gets old and doesn't spread or anything. But I was using my shading kit here, and I was using the soft one because I thought it would be even lighter. I was spreading it, and I used that pencil for like the first part of like kind of drawing him, but stopped using the charcoal because it completely like messed this up, and I was just like, oh my god, it literally just like messed this whole thing up. But I actually went with the thing I'm good at shading with, which is just a black colored pencil. Completely fixed it. But yeah, so I put shading right there, as you can see, shading right there, and then the Deadpool right there, which actually looks really 3D. Like for me drawing it, like you can just see that literally looks like he's popping off of the white background. But then that was just all he drew, but then I added my own thing right here, and it says Deadpool with the Deadpool logo and then like black streaks. The shading didn't go as well as this shading, but still looks pretty 3D and really cool. Plus you can just see it kind of looks like Deadpool signed it or whatever. But that just looks absolutely amazing. It's definitely my favorite Deadpool drawing I've made so far. So that is my updated Deadpool. Also, leave in the comments which Deadpool picture is your favorite. Out of these four, just say 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are going to say like 3 or 4. But so yeah, what's next? Last thing. So the last thing is, hopefully you guys liked the Psycho video. But the last thing I need to talk about is the next video is actually going to be called Black Ops B Team. Me and Britton actually filmed it yesterday. Probably took around like 6 hours to film, somewhere around there. We started filming it like at like 6. We got done at around like 10:30, I believe. Somewhere around there. So not completely 6 hours, but pretty close or something. But yeah, so it took us a while to film, but it took me so long to edit. I was literally up, I believe I started editing it, at about like 11:30. Actually no, because I started editing it after I started like uploading the videos, then I took a shower while those were uploading. Then afterwards I started editing, so I started editing around like 12, and I got done at about 4:30, and I wasn't completely done still. I had part 1 and part 2. And they're actually up on Brandon Roll right now, but they're both private. But then I'm going to merge those two together, so then it will be completely done, edited, everything. Then I just need to do the description, tags, thumbnail, which the thumbnail might take me a little bit because I got to actually like edit it since it's going to be a skit, kind of like all these ones. But yeah, so I still got to do all that stuff, but really it won't take that long. Plus it has tons of iPod footage, which you guys might not know this, but if there's iPod footage in your videos, it actually speeds up the uploading time of your videos by like 30%. But it's actually about 20 minutes just shorter than the Boom movie, if you guys remember that from a long time ago. If you want to see the full Boom movie, it's about 50 minutes long, but it's really, really good. It's a pretty old video, but the link will be down in the description. It's like our first really good skit. But yeah, so we did that, but it's actually about 20 minutes shorter, somewhere around there, but it's actually going to be, I did the math, somewhere around 26 minutes. But it's very, very good. It's probably my best, well put together skit, and it's just so good. Like, and also we do like a sniper scene inspired by the Purge election year, like where they're just like, there's 3 of them and everything. But it's so good. It's gonna be up pretty much right after this. Probably about like an hour after this video or somewhere around there. But make sure you guys please watch that. If you do watch it, come back to this video and comment down below if you watched it. And if you guys do watch it, thank you guys so much. But hopefully you guys like that. Please make sure to like, share, and just subscribe, and just like and share that video. Just all my videos, but definitely that one. That one is just so good. One of my best skits. I would say my 3 favorite skits are probably Boom the movie, Speedy Money, and that one, and also Clone War B, I guess. But just pretty much all my skits. But like I'm not talking about like skits like stop motion, but like skits that are supposed to be a kind of like movie format. It's probably like Boom the movie, Speedy Money, Clone War B, in that one. So definitely that video will be up about somewhere around an hour after this one. So please watch that one, please. And if you watch to the end of this video and that video, and if you watch the next video, thank you guys so much. And yeah, just thanks for being such an awesome YouTube community. And yeah, so, and also only 4 more subscribers to 330 subscribers. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just leave in the comments what you liked best about this video. So there's my Seattle Seahawks painting, which you'll see in every video in here pretty much from now on. Deadpool wall, completely updated. Oh yeah, and also my dad liked that so much, he asked me to copy it for him. I copied it for him, and he actually hung it up in his office at work, because a lot of his, he just thought it was like one of my best drawings too, or if not my best. And some of the airmen he works with really like Deadpool. They're big fans of Deadpool like me, since Deadpool's like my favorite character, obviously. Yeah, so he hung that, and a lot of his friends and airmen really liked it as well. So yeah, so that is pretty much it. I have showed you guys everything. Also, we're about to watch Zootopia. We were gonna watch it on the base theater, but we're way too late. So we just rented it instead, and we also rented Sinister 2. But I only give my thoughts on movies we actually go and see in theaters, so I'm not gonna give my thoughts on those. But I'm pretty sure they'll be pretty good. Sinister 1, I didn't really like it, but Sinister 2 looks a little more scary. But so we're gonna watch those. And yeah, hopefully you guys love this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the next video, please. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.